you're learning just enough Greek to use the tools intelligently. There's a real problem of abuse when you give someone a concordance and they can see the Greek or Hebrew word behind the English, or they can do a mouse over in their software program and they can see what the Greek or Hebrew is. And I remember going to, I won't say where, I went to church, but in seminary, I attended a church, and I had had, at that point, 3 years of Greek. And I eventually had to leave the church because it seems that every time the pastor said, the Greek says, he wasn't right. And that's a scary thing of giving people tools. And in fact, it took me quite a while to decide even if I was going to write those tools for lay people. And I finally did, because it's not a little Greek that's dangerous, it's a little arrogance that's dangerous. So when we address the topic of Greek and the lay market, let me really emphasize, if you get a concordance or you get your software programs with all their abilities, please understand that you're just learning the language. Now, there's really good things that you can do when you've just learned the language. You can study the word, the concept of love in the Bible, or you can actually look at the Greek word that's being used in the verse you're looking at and study what that word specifically means. And I mean, there's great joy in that and confidence in your Bible studies and whatnot. But you need to remember that you're just learning the language, and languages are complicated. They are difficult. They are nuanced. They are subtle in ways that, until I became a translator, I really didn't appreciate. But you need to just be so careful at saying, well, the Greek says this, and therefore my interpretation must be right, and you must believe me, kind of stuff. And that's just not a helpful way to do ministry. It has to do with inspiration, that if we believe that the words of the Bible come from God, then there's a good reason to really get at those words. Because God used words. He used the word incarnate to reveal himself to us, and he used words, and words are important.